Bless. Good morning, morning, my people. Morning. All praises unto the Most High. All praises unto the Most High. Who God bless, no man curse. Most High, this morning I wake up and I want to give thanks and praise to the eye. It's the eye who give the eye vision. It's the eye who give the eye knowledge and understanding. It's the eye who guide the eye upon righteousness. It's the eye that educate eye spiritually and physically. Yes, I people. Blessed to the Most High. It's the red shot black star, you don't know. Today's topic gonna be about we as a people, skin color, who we are, and why. That it's important to know we are all connected in this skin color as one people, as one people, as one people. All right. Here we are. We know where we are from. We know where we're coming from, and we know where we are heading. Majority of us. We understand people, majority of us. So, slavery. We really want to know, definitely, what is really going on with slaves that was here, that was kept here, and slaves that was not kept here, but was carried to the Caribbean, was shipped out to the Caribbean. Because remember, they all are coming. All the slaves, they're all coming from Africa. From Africa, they are coming. From all certain parts of Africa, they are coming. Okay? Remember, the slave business never start with they enslaving people from the islands, or people from Jamaica, Trinidad, Grenada. No, it started first in Africa, or Africanos. Okay, that's where the first slave business ever started. We know Spain was dealing with slaves, but we're gonna deal with the Americans because the Americans slaves was the worst. The Americans slaves that they had was the worst slaves that any country or continent or any country ever enslaves a group of people. The Americans did it the worst. Now, we want to know, first set of slaves arrived in America in the 1500s, okay? In the 1500s, they would have slaves coming here. These people was doing their stuff. Slaves in the early 1500s, first set of slaves touched down here. Touch where? A place called Virginia. Okay? That's the first set of slaves. There were 15,000. I mean, I don't want to say nothing wrong. I don't want to say nothing because I went and I did my little research. And I did my, I'm looking because I had it here. I'm looking for what I'm people. The first set of slaves came into the Americas in the early 1500s. Okay? The early 1500s. The second, in the early 1500s, that was the first set of slaves that, you know, they were just bringing them at that time. Then, there were some slaves that came in 100,000 slaves. Came from Africa, and they brought them to Virginia. They brought them to a place called Jamestown in Virginia. A place called Jamestown in Virginia. So we know we had two sets of slaves arrive. One in the early 1500s and one in the 1619. Okay? Now, the slaves that came In the 1619, which was 100,000 of them. Okay? So, now we know that even in Virginia, the first rebellions, okay? First rebellions was in 1666. From the 1500 to 1619. 1619, the slaves arrived, okay? 100,000 of them in Virginia, okay? In the year of 1663, okay? Now we know they want to talk about the slaves. When people talk, they only talk about the slaves that came into the Americas was the same slaves that they shipped out in the West Indies. Was the same slaves that they shipped out in the West Indies. Because the West Indies also was conquered by the British and by the French. And the British and the French fought 7 times each. Well, the British won 7 times and the French won 7 times. So there was a peace treaty. But hold up here. We want to know if the slaves that was in the Americas was different from the slaves that they shipped out in the Caribbean. Okay? So I gave you a date. I said there was slaves in the early 1500s. And they were slaves. Okay? In the early 1619, they were slaves. Okay? And we had slaves that was from in Virginia, first set of slaves to rebel. They rebelled in 1663. That's the first time in Virginia. Okay, that's the first time the slaves going to rebel from the 1500s to the 1619s. From that time to that time, the time when our people going to rebel, the first time they're going to rebel is going to be in the 1663. They're going to rebel. After they rebel from here, listen this. England, when they're talking about, it's just the slaves was in America. The slaves brought here, and the slaves here had a rough life. The slaves that they brought here earlier is the same slaves that they divided and shipped into the islands, because England was one of the first islands for them to conquer was Bermuda. Okay, was Bermuda, and then after Bermuda they moved to Puerto Rico. And after Puerto Rico, they moved to Barbados. Okay? And then after Barbados, they moved to the Windward Islands. They conquered that. They went over there and take over. Okay? That's why the English and the French was fighting. Okay? For seven times, one lose, 7 times, one win. Until they made a peace treaty. Okay? So, slaves that came into the Americas end up reaching in the islands, shipping them in the islands. Okay? The difference with a lot of other countries, islands that were still under colonialism or under the British during the time, because one of the people that used to have slaves was the Spaniards, and the British beat their butt. That's how the British end up taking over Jamaica. Okay? That's how the British end up taking over Jamaica and controlling over Jamaica. Okay? So it was not nothing like we in the islands was always nice, and we didn't know what was slavery. We knew what was slavery. Okay? We know what was slavery. We fought. Okay? We fought. So So this is one of the things I want to bring for people that doesn't understand, okay, that when slaves was coming into the Americas in the early 1500s, okay, and in the 1619s, okay, all these slaves, okay, until then, some of these slaves in Virginia rebelled in 1666, okay, but that didn't stop. Those that rebelled didn't stop the shipment, because we know that when they rebelled in 1666, that didn't stop, because we know that also England was looking to go to the Windward Islands. You know, places like the Windward Islands. These are the islands that was first captured. Okay, so we know it was the Windward Islands. We know it was what do you call it? Puerto Rico. Okay, we know it was Guatemala and all these countries. They were conquered by the British, and this is how the British could have able to have their slave embargo or their stuff all from the Americas into the islands. They did control the slave embargo. The British control the slave embargo. So when slavery was in America, slavery was not only in America, it was not only the slaves that came in the early 1500s or the slaves that arrived in the Americas in the 1619. These slaves from the 1500 and the slaves from the 1619 and the same set of slaves that rebelled in the 1663, okay, it's the same people. It's the same people. We are the same people. There is no difference. There is no difference. Okay? What is the difference? All slaves face hardship. Until today, we have a place called Australia that still got original Amerindians, that they are from Africa, and they are our ancestors. They are our brothers and sisters living in Australia, called the Aboriginals. Okay, so when people doesn't know history, or people doesn't make themselves to taking, or when the Most High God doesn't bless one with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, they will say all type of stuff. So we slaves that was in the islands, we went through beating. We went through the same type of stuff. Black man can't go there, can't go inside of here, this and that. We went through that. But the difference with that is we fought and we murdered our masters. Yeah, because we've been rebelling. We've been rebelling when we was in the Americas. When they try to keep us in the farm, we ain't done with the master stuff. We gonna kill the master. Though the master know who we were. We were different type of slaves. Yeah, because in the household of Israel is 12 tribes. And some of the tribes are kind of more willingly to go through what you call it, a poverty. Then some slaves would rebel in an instant. This is why people say, why Jamaicans are like that? Why they so hyper? Why they so have this figure they bad? No, we are type of people. We don't deal with oppression. We don't deal with that. See, we are type of people. We believe in our rights, Virgin, and we will die for that. You understand? Why? You understand why there are some other island country or some other country that will allow people to put poop in their mouth. You understand? Would allow people to push them up, and I would say not all these islands is like that, because listen, there are people in the islands, if they don't shoot you, they chop you. If they don't we don't play that. We don't play that. We rather, these people from the islands, when they're saying about, yeah, our state of mind on freedom, on being free, it doesn't matter if we did run away and master hold us and we will run again, and master would cut the toe, we'll run again, and then master will cut the main vein behind your foot back. We will run again, because we always knew we was not slaves, and we would not tolerate slaves to be a slave. So we always look to run away from the masters, stuff. We always look to burn his cane field down. Yeah, we are going to burn down the cane field. We know how to cripple the master. We always been rebellious against the master. So don't get mad or don't get upset if we are coming from the islands and we We don't want to take nonsense from no master. No nonsense from the master. We are willing to eliminate the master, eradicate the master, anything by any means necessary. We're going to do what we have to do because we don't believe in slavery for we to be no one's slaves. So we are rebellious people when it comes for that. And we will, listen, we'll rather die today than we being slaves. Some of y'all would like to be a slave again. Some of y'all would like to go through that hardship again because you love the master. Okay? So some of y'all would like to be slaves again. So y'all could be a good boy. So you could be a good boy. Huh? You could do what Master said. Master said, Toby, come here. Sit beside me, Toby. Hellbone. Yeah. So some of us wants that again. There are a lot of us that not going back there. There are a lot of us that's not going to stand for that. So let's go. Haiti. People want to put down the Haitians. Haiti is a powerful country. Or island, if you want to call it island, because it's big. But they say it's an island. Haiti got their independence January 1st, 1804. So when other islands was still under oppression, still under certain Louis Lynch syndrome, when certain islands was still under the control of the European, of the British, okay, Haiti was not under that. Haiti was standing firm. Haiti was being what Haiti was about. Haiti was powerful. The world know of Haiti. A lot of people don't know nothing about Haiti. So they put down the Haitian people. They talk about the Haitian people. They're trying to make it look like these people ain't nothing. But we are great people and we're so ignorant. We divide ourselves to conquer ourselves. Y'all should look unto the Haitian people, the Levi people, the people from Haiti. Ça passe. I'm not Haitian, but I'll tell you, you should look down to them. Look at them. Look at their history. See what they have done for the world. Not just for the world, but for the skin color. But it's because we don't come together. We don't centralize. This is why what Haiti was working with, they're able to break it down. They're able to destroy. Haiti is a powerful. This is why today they crippled Haiti the way they crippled Haiti. This is why they got Haiti the way they got Haiti. So the world could look at Haiti like nothing. But who knows Haiti? Who knows of what Haiti has done? Who knows of even America? Haiti in Florida wanted to go to war with. Even Hitler, when Hitler was killing these Jews, that Haiti wanted to attack Germany. So you're sleeping in the Haitian people. You're taking what is due for these people. And this is how we divide and conquer ourselves. Because we're thinking that we are better than each other. There is no better when we are coming from the same divine. Okay? We always slaves. We always captured. We always brought here. And when we brought here, some of us was kept here. And some of us was shipped out to the West Indies. Okay? So that does not make us better than each other because we've been oppressed too and still are being oppressed, okay? Because in the islands, there's a thing called light skin, dark skin. There's a thing called pretty hair and hard hair. And that is what they work with in the islands. So if your skin was light, you would have very light skin. You had a very straight nose and your skin was very clear, brown, very clear, okay? And your hair was not nappy, but your hair was long. Then they accept you, even though to a certain point. They would put you on a level where people that was darker than you, people that their hair was harder than you, people that their skin tone was not the same color as you would have problems with them. And this is how this brother called Louis Lynch, okay, said that he knew how to divide these people, these great people. He knew how to break them. It's by putting the young against the old and the old against the young and the young woman against the grown woman. So they put a divide on the color, put a divide on the hair, put a divide on the language. Because, yeah, so they knew what to do and they still know what to do because they're using these tools until now to break us up. So people, listen to what Red Shot Black Star said. Original thing. See it? So when you hear they're talking, they don't know what they're saying. They don't know what they're saying. You'll have to give what is due. You'll have to give what is due to Haiti. You'll have to know that slavery didn't just start here and finish here. Slavery started in America, when the Americans bring the slaves, well, not the Americans, the English people, because listen, England was controlling. There was the Americans, but it was the English. And if you have to ask me, I still think that when they tell you America is independent, why is it that America could never have a king or a queen? Why they have to have a president? Why is only England could have a queen or a king? Because you know what? Even though they say they fight for the independence, and even though they say they had the independence, but it's signed on a piece of paper, certain things that America do and certain things that America cannot do. Because if that's the case, why settle for a president and not a king? Why settle for a president and not a queen? Because England have a queen and they had a king. So if we went to war to get our independence and we gain independence, hold up here. Let me see, when we gain independence, oh, let me drink something, people, guys, sweet, it's nice. I'm going to tell you, when America gained its independence, when America gained its independence away from the British, okay? So, we know in July 4th, 1776, we know America gets independent. From whom? From whom did they get the independence? They fought against England and won. They won. So they become independent. That is like Jamaica saying they got the independence. Well, Jamaica didn't fight like America for the independence, but they fight somewhere down the line and got the independence. They didn't fight physically, but they fight they wanted to be the ones to able to be the head of the CARICOM, knowing that they had bauxite and we had bauxite and all these things, and we believed that we could be able to take care of our own people. We didn't want England or nobody else to help us. Okay, and England and these countries know that, because right after they say, okay, yeah, because we're under the pound, shillings, and pence. So we know England was very powerful, and England is still powerful, because you're telling me a country went to war with them, won, and then you still have the ability to tell this country what they could do and what they can't do. Right now, England is America's ally. If America in any war, anything, is brother and sister. So they said something where America could never have a king nor a queen. Because who thinking that England is not affiliated with America and not still the backbone of America, you're insane. That's the little horn that rise. So we know July, okay, 4th, 1776, America gets its independence, okay, from England. But guess what? If they get the independence, America was still into the slavery embargo. Remember, who was the people who came to America and said they're coming to search for freedom? Huh? It was the Pilgrims. Now you have 13 stripes on your flag for the 13 colonies. Who did that? They colonized to have 13 stripe on the flag. Okay? Look at England flag. The colors in it. Look at America flag. The colors in it. Okay? The colors in it. Even though that America got independence in July 4th, 1776, even though that's what happened, but in reality, what independence? Because when the slavery was going all around, England and America was eating food. It's still eating food. Still considers us as slaves. So people, mind what you're saying about those who figure that they're better or we better. We the same people. Same people. Slaves went to Barbados, St. Lucia, Guyana, Grenada, Puerto Rico. We have in Puerto Rico, these people are pretty skin color with straight nose. And we wonder how the port of gold, Puerto Rico, remember Spain? Spain was one of the first with the slavery embargo stuff. England went to war and beat Spain and took over Spain, majority of Spain, slave embargo. Took over Spain's slave embargo. So the Spanish love to put people in captivity. Yes, we know the French, the English. And guess what? The slaves that these people ever had was the slaves that they treated the worst in all who had slaves. The slaves in the Americas was treated worse. The slaves that was exported, shipped out in the Caribbean was treated worse. Okay? Because the rebellious slaves, they bear the wounds of they being rebellious because they would not want to be a slave. They don't mind if they run and they got killed. They just wouldn't be a slave. This is us. We people, that people say that is ignorant today. We people where they want to call, we are from the islands, we're West Indian. West means direction, Indian means savage. Okay? There was no black people in the islands. There were Caribs and Iraqs in the islands. Caribs and Iraqs in the islands. England went over there and dominate. And deal with the slave embargo. So now we have a whole bunch of black people in the island. They say, yeah man, I was always there. Oh, you was always there. This is not your turf. You was brought there. Just like they were brought in the Americas. It was, are you a Carib? Are you an Iraq? That's what was living in the islands. So yes, people. You don't know how to red shot Black Star. And most high God, let me bring the thing to the people. Let me bring it true. Bring it clean. Bring it fresh. Let me don't put nothing. Let it just stay how it's supposed to be. And most high God, what I bring to the people, if it's a lie, you will deal with me accordingly. But if it's the truth, most high, and it's the truth and nothing but the truth, most high will bless me and bless the people. Give them knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. For those who doesn't know and want to come, forgive them, Father, for they have not known what they have done. See, they still want to trick us. Some of them still want to go back and being a slave. Some of them would willingly will run back into slavery. Willingly wants to go back into slavery. They love a master. Yes, but not Red Shot Black Star. I will die and die and die. Every time I arrive here and I have to be a slave, I will die. This is one brother that's not doing none of these whipping, whopping. Well, the first time you whip me, sir, oh, you're going to kill me right here because you never going to whip me again. Hey, I don't mind I die here. I don't have to worry about you giving me for the rest of my generation. Oh, no. This brother here is a king. I am a king. I was not born to be a slave. I am a king. Great king. See? Yeah, man, the Anunnakis, I told you about them. Great kings. Yeah, get this thing all mixed up. Go back and do your research. We're not better than nobody. Because we was the first ones never liked slavery and we always rebel. So they send us, they ship us out. And then we burn down the cane fields. Every time we burn down the cane field, we burn down the master's house. They have to run, we chopping them. Why do you think they could play that? They could have played that stuff with Haiti. Haiti wasn't going for that. Haiti chopped their neck off and stick it on staffs. So that when they're coming in, they could see their family head is on staffs. Haiti didn't play that. That's why they're doing what they're doing to Haiti. Being so cruel to Haiti. Being so mean to Haiti. Saying all these things about Haiti. Putting Haiti in that predicament that Haiti not supposed to be in. Making the eyes of the world look down on Haiti like Haiti ain't nothing. People, check your history. Haiti is a powerful country. I would proud if I was Haitian. I swear to God. I would be so proud if I was Haitian. If I was Haitian, I would be so proud because I know my country is a powerful country. My island is a powerful island. My people is a powerful people. I would not be ashamed to be Haitian. I would say it loud. That's why I learned the language. Je parle français, je parle créole. I'm so intellect. Excusez-moi, man. Oh. I'm so intellect. I speak more than one language. When they want to come and try to make it look like they're better than me, how much languages do they speak? How many languages do they speak? Huh? They have the PhD, the bachelors and all that. How many languages do they speak? So this is why they doesn't know the ancient stuff. They don't know the ancient herbs. Peace and blessings, people. You don't know how to Red Shot Black Star. Go and look at the dates that I give your people. The time and error. See if Red Shot Black Star is off track. See there? One love, people. Don't forget to like, share. Hey, yo. Like, share, and subscribe. And my people, share the video. Share this video upon slavery entering and being shipped out. Upon all of us are one. All those who migrate as slaves from Africanos. We are related. Okay? Sila, bless. One love.